Hi everyone, lovely to see you up at the range yesterday and do some further work on your game. Just a quick recap on the session. It's a pretty straightforward change that you need to make, but it's going to have a profound effect on your game. If we take a little look at you here on the right hand side. Now the backswing needs work, we talked about it yesterday. We need to get the arms disciplined a little bit at the top. However, for now, we're taking a pretty good pass at it. You can see there the left arm in across your chest, sort of as the left arm reaches parallel. So good position there. As you then start down, there's too much rotation. You're going to see the body dominating thing. As the body turns, you can see the left arm working out. As the left arm works out, you've now preset a very much out to in swing path. You can see the line on the shaft there as you come into the delivery position. So from the top, a lot of rotation, but not a great deal of linear movement. The linear movement, the movement forward towards the target with the hips, is what offsets the rotation in your golf swings. Rotation is good, but we've got to have sufficient linear movement to offset that. Otherwise, we get what we see here, where that arm starts going out too early. As the left arm runs out too early, the right arm starts to straighten very early. The angles in the wrist are dumped, and there's nothing left at the golf ball other than a swipe across it to the left. So left arm working out too much. Left arm works out too much because there's too much rotation in the golf swing, not enough linear movement. So the piece we're missing is the linear movement, and I've got you here now from the top, moving into that wall. As you move into that wall, you can see the left arm starts to work down rather than out, and the angle in the right forearm is maintained and starts to expand gradually. As the right forearm starts to gradually expand, the wrist will start to gradually uncock, and everything can get back to the golf ball at the correct rate. The other thing we get now is as we slide the hips forward, we get some more tilt in the spine, as we can see there on the left hand side with the red line. A little bit more forward movement with the hips is going to keep the club on the inside. So what we see here at the end of your session is not the finished article, however it is a start. Very similar backswing position. You can see the left arm in across the chest. Now we're going to move forward a little bit more with the hips. That's going to stop the club or the arm getting too far out in front of us. So you can see now, if I just take you back a frame, there's a big difference between the position of the hands and the arm in the center screen compared to the position of the hands and the arms on the far right screen. As we then move that down a little bit further, we can start to see now that, albeit a little bit outside the line, we're not as dramatically outside the line as we are in this one. We've also maintained the angle in the right forearm a little bit more compared to what we see here. So we get that one lined up. So we're maintaining the angle in the right forearm a little bit more, and that's going to increase in relation to the more linear movement we'll get with the hips. So as the hips move forward, that angle will be maintained for longer. That in turn will prevent the wrist from uncocking quite as quickly, which is going to keep this club much more from the inside, as well as maintaining or creating a little bit extra power. So the key move for you between now and when we get together next is that linear movement with the hips. Move the hips forward. We don't want the upper centre dropping back. You can see there that the sternum doesn't move further back. It's the hips that slide forward. So good luck with it. Look forward to seeing you again in the future, and keep up the good work. Well done.